All right, guys, we're gonna kick this thing off around 6 o'clock. We're gonna start on this little film. It will be of Lyle Collins. It's gonna be me, first time ever going over something live, right? So we're gonna have a Q&A. We're gonna go over every play that I can find that I can conjure up. It's all 22 film, pretty much. So it's gonna be the Lyle versus number 90 and a few other defensive guys. So we got to get this thing going in the right light. So it's going to be a full, thorough, like an in-depth type of view of things. Salute to everybody that's in the box. Captain Cookie, fantastic to you too as well. Eddie and Mark Holmes. Shout out to Mark Holmes, guys. Go follow his channel, his page, and all those good things. Christina, Ira, John, and my Cowboys family, and John Davis as well. So this thing is going to kick off around 5 more minutes. We have enough people in the house, so we can just take a look. I should have put a bubble around Lyle's, but I can follow him with my mouse so that you guys can take a view of him, so you guys will be able to see me follow him and track him with my mouse. But let me see. Let's go, Alvin. Yeah, salute, and Ty. Well, we got enough in the room, so this is live. So when it's previously when it's going to be posted throughout the masses, I know a lot of people say, hey, well, the pause in it and all this. So it's unedited, unfiltered. This is live, Law Nation. We're going to go over some plays. But this is fair, and I'm not gonna have the saying like fair and balanced. But let's look at this play right here. I thank everybody for tuning in to the Law Nation film session as we take a deeper look at Lyle Collins. So he kicks out to the side, and I'm telling you, the guy's got a good hip. Guy have good hips, and he's able to spring out here. And watch this, the turn of his hip. Get the man out to the edge. That's a good play by Lyle. I'm gonna put a little chime on that. That's thumbs up for him. All right, so this play right here, Dak is pretty much changing the play, and Dak got a little arm on him now. He get that ball out too as well, and I really think that Lyle, he's a little raw, but it'll take years for number 68 Doug Free to get his type of strength, his type of skill set, his mentality out there on the edge. That's something that Doug Free just didn't have. And you saw that play right here. One can say that JPP got his hands to the inside, and but he didn't tack forwards down the field. And that's because the ball was already out on that play. So, but he crashed down that side. And JPP, man. But the thing is with this is that Dak Prescott is learning to get the ball out faster. So that's always a good thing there too. See, my wife want to call me, so good Lord. She want to give her 5 seconds. All right, so he gets that ball out, and see, it's hard for me to do a lot, but look at that. That number 11, he's kind of crazy, right? Posing and carrying on. All right, no threat on this play at all. Not even rush. JPP actually bailed out on this play. Salute to those in the chat box too as well. No pressure. Good throw by Dak and a great catch by number 19. All right, we're looking at this play right here. We're going to look at this move, this lineup versus number 90. Didn't allow him to get his hands into the inside. That's good. That's a win. That's a win right there. That's a win all day. I'll take that every day and twice on Sundays. I'll take that. Keeping the quarterback clean, playing with a mean edge. The thing you want to look for is those hips right here. See those hips? Kick them out to the side. Kick, kick, kick. Block, block. Clean. That's rhythm, that's speed. That's when we talking about hips, we talking about that right here, that kick out. Look at the lead foot right here. Balance, leverage. He's in a three-man stand right here. And watch how he's explosive. He can explode. And couldn't get around to the outside. It's all about angles, leverage, those things. So I know it's a little slower than normal, but like I said, it's unedited. Dak Prescott able to get the ball out clean. We only focusing on Lyle Collins. These guys over here, 77, 79, 72, and 70. They're all beasts. We all know what they can do. 79, you're not even going to even really hear him throughout the game because he's just been solid, you know. Being solid out there. And those are things that you just can't account for. You can account for right here because he's behind, you know, between two Hall of Famers. What happened on that play? Just a damn good block for the left side. You're going to get that hole, that push. It's going to push that whole line of scrimmage on the left side. This guy right here is an anchor, number 72. Untouched. Look at there. If he was faster, he would have been in the end zone. We would have been saying TOUCHDOWN. Pay attention to number 71. Watch how he kicks out. Kick out. Keep my quarterback clean, baby. Watch that kick out, baby. And watch that right. Look right here on their right arm. Watch that right arm. Kick out, get that right arm. And then if you win to get that right arm. Yeah. That chest control everything. Whoever punch first, baby. It's a puncher's chance, right? Psych. When this guy got these hips, man, he kick out. He's fast. I'm talking about elusive. He's going to do these things day in and day out. Watch this. Kick out. Keep the quarterback clean. Look at there, man. Boy, I'm telling you. Man. I know a lot of people are like, man, it's slow. But this is how you actually look at film and break it down. You even rewind, you know. Let me just rewind that play again. Let's just take a look at it. This play one more time for you guys. The philosophy for Von Miller, I'm seeing some people in the comment box about Von Miller. What I would do with Von is I would run right at him. I would run right at him. First quarter, Dak Prescott might not have I'm talking about barely scraping the surface type of passing yards, but I would use his strength against him. And pretty much, although we just only seeing passing pro on this particular film looks here, this will be the same pedigree where you would like to do that on Von Miller. You would like to just run at him. He's only 6'3", 250 pounds. This guy right here is 320, 325, you know. So, and he's quick. You put them hands on you, it's over with, you know. So that's what you have to do with Von Miller too as well. You got to find a way to put your hands on him, tire him out, beat him up a little bit. And that's the play I was talking about right here. We're gonna rewind, and then everybody, you know, from the Giants perspective was saying, okay, this guy, he really tripped and fell and all that stuff. But it's all about taking your soul and taking it out of your body. Push it away. Get off me. That lets you know. And then you walk over the man and say, hey, I'm a beast. I'm a man. That's what you got to do on a game. It's not about if he trip or fell. It's not about that. You know, a lot of people saying, okay, well, you know, a lot of Giants fans saying that. But if you look at it from this perspective, it's all about setting the tone for the game. Kick out. And then cameraman ran away. But these are plays after that. Kick out. No contesting, you know. We don't see the same tenacity, the same approach since then. Look at that. That's the same play. I just rewind it for you guys. Now this is the second play of this. Look, I'm not trying to deal with that. That's TOUCHDOWN. You know what I mean? But Giants fans say, no. He didn't have that same get off. Now here's another play. Look at him. He rolled out. Look at this right here. We're gonna go right back to it. I'm talking about taking your heart and soul away from you. I'm not finna go through this man no more. I'm not finna mess with that no more. I'm gonna kick out like I'm gonna play like I'm trying to keep containment. Man, this is the winding moments of the second quarter. You want to crash and get the ball out of number. Look at that. Back up. Easy peasy. I would take that any day, you know. was important about this pass, he was on the edge and he said, you know what? I'm going to find another way to penetrate this line. I'm going to move all the way over here. I'm going to play with this gap. I'm not even going to worry about number 71 anymore. He threw me on my ass, you know. I'm not even going to worry about him anymore, you know. And from here, I'm not even going to attack no more. Not even going to attack. Just bullying. Look at her. Not even attacking anymore. Twist stunt didn't even work. They didn't even get no penetration. No penetration. They tired. They're exhausted. Now it's one play, and I think it's not that play. Good read by Dak Prescott, making nothing out of something, but he still had it forever and a day. He's clean in his pocket. Watch how clean this is right here. Clean, step up. I mean, if Jason Witten was any other faster, he could have turned the corner. All right, clean. Hey, for all those number 20 Jackrabbit clamps. What happened to the clamp down here? Let's just do a little quick rewind on this right quick, right? I know there's a lot of Collins deal, but let's see how a clamp's gonna do. Watch clamps. That boy fell so hard, man. He clamped down on that ground. All right. So enough of that. Let's see number 71 versus number 90. Get that stance right there, boy. Kick out. He too tired. Buddy. Clamps that, you know. Everybody's saying today is washed up and all this stuff. Don't pay attention to false take. Now this is where I will give it to you guys. JPP won the inside. I'm talking about an inside battle, right? This is what JPP can do. Not trying to be biased, but JPP managed to get his hands to the inside of the frame right here. We're always talking about keep your chest clean, right? Keep your center of body low, keep your pad level low, what have you. JPP won this battle. JPP got it. But if I was on this play, technically, I would have loved for Ryan Switzer to actually get this ball and run it out, because he only had one guy to beat, and it looks at from the angle he's going to beat him. Watch this play and watch JPP win this battle, because he gets his hands. It's all about gotta stand out. He got him. Let me go to that. I'm gonna go see it, rewind it again from this view, where you guys can see about how important it is to extend those long arms, and you have to punch first. La'el Collins must punch first with the right hand, because I think he's still a little leaning more to the left. But watch this play right here again. JPP won on this particular play. Now I zoomed in for you guys. Look, he got his hands to the inside and kind of flew him down, and broke the play up. Look at this. I think you can be able to see it better. Switch it, run it out. It's just how the cookie crumbles with that. All right, so and then from there on out, absolutely JPP don't come a mile close to Dak Prescott. He's a quick learner. Watch number 71 kick out. Does it like it never been done. Kick out. Wouldn't even worry about it, because his assignment wasn't even to block the edge, because he knew it was going to pass on that sign. So he had no reason. He didn't let number 90 go free, because he knew that's where it was going to be at. Bees doing the president catch right there. Just ridiculous, man. This guy's hands. JPP from that play on out. Like I said, since he threw him, this man lost all heart. And that one play that, look, he's not even tacking up the field. So we're gonna park right here. That's another thing. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna rewind this right here. Let me rewind. This is another thing that we got to look at too as well. I love La'el Collins, but sometimes when he's beat, you know, I was listening to the Talking Cowboys or Cowboys break earlier, and they was breaking down like what Romo said to Doug Freeze and anybody who played on the right tackle. It was pretty much saying that if your man is beat on the right side, don't worry about it, don't hold. And La'el Collins on this particular play, they wasn't called, but he held because this guy, not number 90, because he dropped back in coverage, but this guy right here beat him to the edge, and he reached and he launched, and I just don't like that portion of it. When La'el Collins is beat, he will hold you, and that's not a good move there. And then he still have that inside per se. Look at pause that, slowed it down for you guys. And he's gonna reach the screen, gonna go away. I want to see if I can pretty much let's see if I can remember. Like I said, this is live, so I know you guys gonna crucify me later. You're gonna say, hey man, you know what the hell are you talking about? All right, and no, not right here. I want to go to this angle right here. Did I get it on there? Was it on there? He reached, he launched, and he kind of held a guy, but you know, all the action was on that side where Cole Beasley was at. Let's see if we gonna get it. Just back to this old angle right here. He held right there. So boy had him beat. He held him, he let go, I guess, you know, right here. Number guy, who that is? That Snacks? Who that is? Hold on. Okay, he held him right there. That's not Snacks, but he held him a little bit. He let go, but he launched after that play, and I just don't have it on this particular angle. But outside of that, guys, La'el Collins, he's a little raw, but look at the pocket, boy. I mean, he can just build a pyramid in there, you know. Not even going to become a mile closer to Dak Prescott. You know what's good, you know? Kick out. Not even close, bruh. So, I mean, how loud tussle with you east and west, you know? As long as you don't come north and south. And this is when you know for sure that team will just gasp, you know. The whole defensive line, but like, you know what, we tired of fighting, we tired of going to war with these guys. This play tells it all. That's when, you know, they melt. This whole defensive line melted in after this. Look, let's mail it in, guys. Let's mail it in. And look at the dude. I'm gonna mail it in, man. I'm not gonna try to get down the field. Number 93. So pretty much not. This should be the last play right here. This should be the last play. Mailed it in. So pretty much Dak Prescott had a clean pocket, guys. And like I said before, you know, number 90, after he was thrown, he was like, you know what? I'm not going to get my full speed on this, man. They cheating, basically. They got old man Witt chipping me and then kicking out to the outside. They got all these things going on. So I'm not finna worry about these guys, man. I'm not even finna try to compete, get my butt beat up, beat down, you know, that type of stuff. So that's all I had today, guys. I just want to be able to talk to you guys just on that aspect. Shout out time. I thank everybody for tuning in. I know this is like an impromptu, not really something that I normally do. Normally I have it chopped up and I just go over the whole entire film session, but I'm in a spot where I can't really just do all that right now. But still looking forward to seeing Jordan Lewis. Yeah, you know, boxing 97. Yeah, we got to see Jordan Lewis out there, Titan Omega APB on JPP. Yeah, JPPP. He PP'd on himself. Cello Face. Yeah, Law Nation team, man. I thank everybody for tuning in, basically. I got about 70 folks in the house. Ain't that something? But now it's time to focus in on the Denver Broncos. So Friday for sure, I'm gonna have a lot of film out there. I may do a little taco film because he's looking at his progress. But did you guys see TJ Watt just did a hell of a show, you know, his first game. So, you know, I'm still kind of crushed after that, you know, but hopefully down the line, you know, Taco can show up. Maybe week 4, week 5, he can get this playing legs up under him, you know, or maybe this game, you know, maybe he can just have one of those type of coming out parties like my boy D Law did, you know. Wayne and old ham, salute to you, bro. And hopefully we can get things going in that TJ Watt was not impressive at all. Did you watch that game? This brother had an INT, a sack. Man, that boy was everywhere. On ton, I don't know what game you were watching. But if TJ Watt was on the Dallas Cowboys and had an interception and a sack or a forced fumble and things like that, man, he would be on every channel, every press news. He'd have said he's the next Randy White or somebody, you know. But it is what it is. I'm not saying that TJ Watt is better than Taco. I'm not saying that Reuben Foster, who hurt himself, is better than Taco, or Malik McDowell is better than Taco. What I'm saying is that this window of opportunity and time is real slim. We're going to have to do something because in the future, Dak Prescott going to want to have money, and he's going to want to get paid, and it's going to be things that is going to diminish our aspect of finding a defensive player, you know. So we got to figure out something, guys, you know. But outside of that, man, you guys comment down below. You guys comment in the section too as well of who you want me to take a look at on the Denver Broncos. I know you got Chris Harris's of the world. I know you got Von Miller. I know you got the Talib, and or we can do something like looking at the quarterback's arm per se, Trevion Simeons, whatever his name is, Trey Simeons, whatever the quarterback name, I forgot his name. We can look at film on him. We can look at who else we can look at on that team. Demaryius Thomas. I just don't see Simeons getting the ball out to him. The guy I'm worried more so is Emmanuel Sanders. That guy is crisp, can come clean in and out of his routes, and he's a technician out there. So hopefully Jordan Lewis can get out there and just slow him down to leave. That's how you say his name, yeah. And Taco got plenty of time. He does. It's from Lamia. Yeah, he got plenty of time. I'm not trying to cast aspersions on Taco saying that he's garbage or anything, but the ball, the time is clicking and ticking, I meant to say, and we're gonna want to have to see something down the line with that, you know. We want to see some type of production, you know. This is Rio. Law, what do you think about Woods and Jordan Smith and Cowboys hiding him? Yeah, man, it's kind of crazy. I think that Woods need to get out there. We got to figure out a way to put him out there. And who else? We need to figure out Jordan Lewis. Yeah, we definitely need to see him out there. He is some scouter reports had him higher than Cheeto Bay, you know, and Cheeto Bay had one hell of a first game. You know, it kind of put me in a mindset of like, hey, this damn Cheetah Bay is balling, and I can only imagine what Jordan Lewis is going to do out there. The other thing that we need to worry about too as well, or have reservation, not going to say worry. We need to figure out in this terrain of playing up there in Denver, you know, high altitude, will these guys, you know, be gasped, you know, will they be in shape? Because all these hamstrings and twisting of the ankles and pulling of the soft tissues all through this training camp have us kind of like, hey, is this team, you know, in shape, you know? And Dez, I said earlier that he's not washed up. I think it's still going to take a timing aspect for him to gel well with Dak Prescott. Although, you know, last year I think he was coming along. That last Green Bay game, Dez balled out, you know, in the playoff. He balled out, and he balled out against the Detroit Lions, and I think he did pretty good the previous game before. So I mean, it just takes a while. These guys didn't play a lot of preseason games because the coach kind of preserved them guys out there. So hopefully, and I mean hopefully, Dez can quickly get back to Dez because he's healthy, you know. Ty Smith is better than Hitchens. Yeah, man. Yeah, he's better than Hitchens. You know, the scouting report shows that, and even just the eyeball test shows that. But Hitchens is a gamer, you know. First take, I'm about to say fake take, but you know that pretty much fit them too as well. Was mad because the Giants lost. There's nowhere near washed up. Yeah, you know, they need a little bit more objectivity out there. Maybe my guy Mark Holmes can join First Take and take on some of them guys, because they just be really talking out there. You know what? You know, now the team to beat is the Eagles, right? Everybody got the Eagles now, beating the Cowboys because they are better and all this stuff. That's what they saying now. But we'll see, though. You know, every team is better than the Cowboys according to them. because I kid you not, if the score was reversed, right? If everything was on the flip side, if the Cowboys only scored 3 points, and if we was missing Dez Bryant like we were a couple years ago, and we was to lose 3-19, it would have been a whole nother story about, you know, it would just been a whole nother story. It wouldn't be excuses. And I would tell everybody, every Giants fan, you know, we didn't have on full forces. You know, Demontre Morris wasn't out there. Who else wasn't out there? I know it's due to self-inflictions, but David Irvin wasn't out there, you know. So Greg Hardy wasn't out there. So we wasn't to our full effect. So, I mean, cry me a river, Giants fans, you know. But that's been my time, guys. I really thank you guys for yours. Just a quick salute to everybody in the house. I thank you guys for supporting, following the channel. I'm going to get back to more film watching. So look for Friday. I know Thursday is tomorrow, but look for Friday for me to have more film, maybe multiple films to come out on the wax so that you guys can see. That's been my time. I thank you guys for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Salute. I'm out. Peace.